Hello everyone, welcome to the Bonsai Life. So today I will work on the next maple, Japanese maple. Japanese maples, it's two of them, root in the rock. So this is ordinary Acer palmatum. So green leaf Japanese maple, they grow really fast. They were planted in this rock when they were like tiny seedlings, like really small. They were like just a bit thicker than this branch, and I let them grow, and now at least one of them, this one, is not moving anymore. It's actually grown into the rock, and next year I will lift them just tiny bit more. I will lift the rock, so on the end you will be able to see the roots forming around the rock, so it will have some kind of nabari, at least one of them, this one. And I will pray that this rock actually don't break on the when this maple start to thicken up. If it breaks, what can I do? And the chances of breaking this tiny part of the rock is like very high. But even if it breaks, it will kind of fuse with the rock, so on the end it will look good. So this one is a bit deeper because it has like more rock. And then I have a small willow here. It's also planted in the rock, and this is a tiny willow, salix simulatrix. It's like really small willow. It flowers with the yellow flowers in the spring, and it actually grows just about like 20 to 40 centimeters maybe maximum, and it has like really strong roots, so I think this one will be good for the rock, like rock composition. And it's starting to become something, but now I have to work with the maples because they really need to be cut down, and this one will be a bigger tree and this will be smaller tree. So I think my front is somewhere about here, so you will just see like partially this other tree, and you will see the partially the willow, something like this. I think this, let me see. Yeah, this tree is like kind of in the front, and then you can see this here and this here. Now everything is visible because it's winter, but like during the summer it's not like that. The maples are full, the willow is full, so it's kind of one big mess. So I want like I want bit kind of less of this maple. It will be the biggest tree, but like I don't want that much, and I want just here kind of branches. I don't want nothing in between. I need some back branches, and I want something here. So I want you to be able to see that there are like kind of two trees, so it's not kind of like some big mass, like one like a bunch of leaves, and you don't see even that there are like two trees and so on. And on the lot of places I have, like, let's say here I have like 1 2 3 4 5 like 6 branches and so on. So the first thing what I have to do is like sort the obvious problems where I have like too many branches. I want to sort out I have like the things like this, where I had the branch, I cut off the branch. I got one new branch, like a back branch, but it's on the same place like this one, so I don't want this at all. So I will clean this up and we will see where we will go. Here also a few of the branches, and I don't want any branches sticking to the front. So first thing is I will clean this here, this bulge here. It's stuff from the last branch, and I want to go a bit deeper here. This will make a huge scar, but I think this will heal good. And it's actually in the front, but like, what can I do? And I don't want this branch here, so I will cut that branch too. So everything is gone. And I will take the knife and I will just clean this part a bit, so when it heals, so I have like, I don't have that much of a scar, or at least that scar is not gonna look ugly. This will heal for a few years. So that's the thing that you have to think before you let some branch to grow somewhere. And if you don't like it, you have to think when to take that branch off, so you don't allow to form huge scars. This paste is for deciduous trees. So I have a cut paste there on, and this cut paste really helps to heal the wounds much faster. So let's move on. The next thing is this branch here, and I actually have like a second branch formed there, and I don't need a second branch here, so I will take this off. I will just clean this a bit. So I cleaned the wound on this branch, and this is what I'm leaving. And here I got the ramification on this branch, really close and really nice, and that's how it's supposed to be. I would like that all my branches are like 1 centimeter ramification, and then like 3/4 of centimeter, like centimeter, and then ramification again, and then again, and this is too long. This is too long. I have buds here, so I will not cut this right now. I will cut this in spring here, and I will have my new ramification down here lower, and that will be ideal. So my new branches will go like kind of down and one up. That branch that grows upwards, I will cut that one, and I will use just the branch growing downwards, and that will be ideal. Here on the other branch I have 2 buds on the side, so I will get left and right new branches and one down and up, and I will use just that growing downwards. So that I will fix in the spring. And then I have this ever elusive branch that I don't want to cut, and that's a branch, this one here, that is growing from the rock, and I cannot reach there. It's just like it's somewhere here in the middle of the rock, and I was first thinking that I can bend that somehow and use this branch somehow, but that's not real. So, and it was good, just this helped to thicken up the trunk, so I don't need this anymore. So this is going bye bye. I have a new bud here, but I don't need that bud here. I don't need the branch here that low. Even this one, I was thinking that this branch is even too high up. I think this is too long, this ramification, and I have like 3 branches on one place. And I think I should cut this middle part off, like this here. It's gone, and then I will get one new branch from here. Like if you can see, I have one bud on the top and one bud on the bottom, and when I get the new branches here, then I will use those, because this is like too long. So let's go upwards again. 3 branches. I have these 2, and I have 1, 2, 3. So I will cut this small branch, because this on the side doesn't have any meaning. No ramification, no nothing, just long internodes. No use of that. I have this branch, and then I have this branch that is kind of much stronger than this lower branch, so I should let this branch to grow a bit, and this branch I have to I have to control this branch a bit so it don't go crazy, because I shorten it up to here and I get like 2 new branches here and 2 new branches here, and then I have this branch that is on the same on the same spot like this one, so this one can go. So I put the cut paste on this wound here, and I don't want any bulging on the trees, so later on it will be very hard to fix that. Now when the tree is young, you can do all kinds of this kind of job, and doesn't hurt that much. When you make some kind of wound, it will heal. It's not that big wound, so you're not gonna wait like 5-10 years to heal the wound. It's very young tree, and now it's the time to do all that kind of work, and then later you don't have to fix that, because this is still, everything is still kind of like just making the first like initial styling still. So the branches that I make now, that will be my branches, I hope, like next few decades. So I fixed that a bit at least, and now we can go up, and then I have one branch here, one branch here, and then this branch, and that branch is just between this one and the trunk. You can see this branch just emerge behind this branch that I was trying to use. So it was bigger branch, I cut it down lower, I got 3 new buds, and it was growing nice, and I was thinking that I will have first, second, third, and something here. So something small, so I don't compete with this tree. But I think this is just like too close. This and this here is just too close to each other, and I think I can use this much better than these two branches, this one and this one, this here. So I will remove both of those branches. So this is the first one, and I will go kind of a bit deeper. First one, it was nice branch, by the way, and this is the second one. And this one is gone too. Now I will just clean that a bit. So again, I will put a bit of cut paste here. I have here like really ugly bulge on the back side. I'm like happy that this is not the front. I think I had here some kind of split or the branch break, and the tree repaired itself here, and this is how like ugly it can be. I was thinking this will be my back branch, this here, and like I have many branches here. And then I was thinking about using this one. It would be nice to have like branch here, branch here. So I don't need this one here, and I have like two buds and this branch, and I don't need that. I can cut this off, and I have like two branches here on this one that I don't need, so I will clean this two branches, so I will have just one on that place, like one emerging from the trunk. So now it would be nice, the tree goes here, 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 so it's kind of zigzag, and it would be nice to use something like from these branches here. And it would be nice also to have something here, just a small branch, but you can have just one, like here, or back branch. And because I don't have a good back branch, I think I will use some of these branches to have my back branch. So I will cut this here, then I will cut this here, then I will cut this branch growing upwards, then I will cut the buds that are on the inner side of the tree. And now the question, which branch to leave? Smaller or this bigger branch? My opinion is to leave the smaller, so I will cut this one, and I will cut this branch here, and I'm thinking to leave this small branch. And I have two buds down lower, so when they emerge I can shorten this part, this here, this longer internode, and use these two buds that will emerge. And if they emerge, then I can cut this thicker branch that I left there for now, just like for safety. But usually when you get the branch once there, and if you cut that branch, usually even if you cut that branch and you're regretting cutting that branch, usually you will get the new buds there again and something will form, like in the most cases. I have to just clean this part that I cut before. I'm left-handed, so I cannot find a good Japanese like knife, like a bonsai knife. for left-handed people. So I have a good bonsai knife, but when you are left-handed, that's a problem. So on the end I'm just using this. So I have this done, and then I like this branch here, but this branch, I have like two branches here. This one and this one. This one is much better, but just go above this branch here. But if I will use this branch, then this one will go this way, so this one will go this way, so they will go like this, and that will be okay. So I don't know which one to cut, but I have a small branch here that I don't need. And now the second thing is this long internode. I really don't like that. It's like, it really sucks. Here I have a really long internode. That was the like last growth in the kind of early autumn. I got this like really leggy growth, and I really don't like it. So I don't know, I think this will be better to cut off this part and wait till I get something here. It can take like a few years, but I can also use some of these branches here that form, like if I get a new branch here, then I can shorten it and start making my crown somewhere here again. But I think this is like too leggy and not kind of like usable. So I will cut this off. I will leave this for now, but I have like few new buds here. I can like kind of wait for new branches to form here and make a new branches from here, or I have a bud here, I can make something new here, and they grow quite fast, so I think that's not gonna slow me much. Like this will be like in few months something here, like when the tree starts growing actually. Only thing, I have a bud here that I don't need, so I will just clean this part here a bit. I had cut paste here on, but I think it just fall off. Okay, nothing is there, so it was like kind of that part of the tree. So, and I think I have to cut this branch off, and it's dead anyway, so okay. I have some bud here. I have a lot of buds on the top of the tree, so I could use some of them, and because I have this like back part, it would be nice to have something like on the sides here. So the first tree is done, and I think I cannot improve anything more right now on this tree. Like in the spring I can check the tree and see what I can improve when all these million buds that are there start popping out, and then we will see. So now let's go tree number 2.